Okay, let's do a basic mat class. So you're going to find your way to your mat. Center yourself, so sometimes you want to have a look. Your legs might be over to one side more than the other. I even put my hands down beside my hips and kind of get a look and a feel for how much space on each side of the hip so that I feel as centered as I can be and hope for the best. Lie back. And once you're down, and just hug your knees into your chest. Just to rest your back for a moment, I like to just take a breath in to my back ribs. And exhale, feel the waistline narrowing and drawing in and up the spine. And I do that 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Narrow, draw in and up. And just 1 more time. Widen the ribs. And exhale, narrow, deepen, and draw up with the abdominals. So from this position, you can stay for a basic mat and just lift your arms to the ceiling. Start to curl chin to chest. Lift your head and shoulders and reach your arms about halfway down the length of your legs. Shoulders are settled and arms are reaching to help pull you forward. Remember, you can always let your head come down if it starts to bother your neck and progress over time, right? So from here, you can start pumping. Inhale for 5. Feel the ribs expand. Exhale, narrow, deepen, and lift the abdominals inside. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. The next level of progression is lifting the legs to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes looking down into your stomach. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more to make 5. Exhale, 2, 3. Keep going. Progressively, you could lower your legs to what's available for you. Might just be a centimeter. It might be as low as your nose. Whatever it is for you, you're connected and stable with your abdominals in and up and your back into the mat. I'll lift my legs. Inhale. Exhale, narrow, deepen, and lift. Of course, I lost count. Let's try 2 more. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees. Lower your head and shoulders. Turn your head side to side. If you do this and you realize that was only 9 sets, do another one the next time. So you get the 10 in. Mean counting. Okay, so after your 100 is the roll up. So the legs go out long, they're together. We're gonna have the arms up to the ceiling and stretch your arms back behind you. Make sure your head isn't arched, you're not looking back. Your eyes are looking straight up. If you need a pillow behind your head, you can do that. And when you reach your arms back, you're avoiding your arms taking your back into a huge arch, right? So the arms, the shoulders are gonna dictate where the arms go so that your spine doesn't change. And some people have big range of motion and some don't. So flex your feet, lift your arms to the ceiling. Nod your chin, inhale. Exhale, roll up. Exhaling the air, and you go forwards where you can. Be careful not to collapse down. So you wanna lift up, in and up and over. Inhale, scoop from the lowest, deepest part that you can find. And as you massage your spine, exhale, 1 bone at a time. Lift your arms, point your toes, and reach your arms back with control. Lift the arms, chin to chest, inhale, flexed feet. Exhale, up and over, there's a squeeze of the seat. The spine is lifting up and forwards. Inhale to start curling back with a plump rump. So there's something to roll over. Arms reach forward, chin at your chest, exhaling. Come back. Again, arms. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, up and over. Inhale to start your lowest abdominals to pull you behind. Shoulders soften as you go. They do move around, and we're gonna do 1 more. Flex the feet, arms up. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale, come over. So it's a full breath each direction. Inhale to start going back. Chin at your chest, arms reach forwards. Exhale, come down, and rest your arms down beside you. If you moved, if your pants start to fall off, just readjust. And then from here, we're gonna go into the one leg circle or single leg circle. So I like to limber before I do it sometimes. Hold the back of the leg. And you wanna make sure your hips are as square as possible so that the outside hip that you're holding is not hiking up when you've pulled your leg into you, because that's your spine bending, and we wanna keep the spine as long and aligned as possible. You can take your fingers, hook them in the crook of your hip there, and help your hip to remember to rotate under or down towards the end of the mat. So with that, 3 stretches. Bend and stretch. Straighten as best you can. If you need to hold lower on your leg, you do. After 3, I flex and point. Again, this is just if I haven't done anything all day or I'm just woken up, a couple of ankle circles each direction gently. And now your ankle and your foot stay gently pointed. Your arms come down. The bottom leg, that foot is flexed and you're anchoring that leg into the mat. Let's cross the leg over a little. Circle around and back up. Notice it wasn't a big circle. Across, around and up. Keeping your whole powerhouse stable. The whole box from shoulders to hips. And that includes your hips and your waist. So you don't want to feel like you're tick-tocking around, right? One more this way. Circle around, pretty small. And reverse. Around, across, up, and pause. Looks easy, it's not. You'll feel maybe the thigh working, right? Around, across, deepen your center to pull your leg into you. One more. Deepen in and up. And just hold the leg in. Slide it down. Reassess, legs are together. And hug your other leg in. Notice if the hip height. Do you need to remind it to drop down? I do. So 3 kicks. 1, 2, and you hold the leg up there. Flex and point a few times. And circle the ankle really gently. Circle the other way. And hold the leg up there. Place your hands down close to your body on the mat. Cross a little over to the right. Circle around to the left and stop. Might be different on this side. The standing leg on the ground is flexed, that foot. Across, around and up. Across, around and up. Let's reverse. Around, across and up. You might squeeze the seat of the leg that's on the ground to help keep you stable and level. 2 more across and up. 1 more across and up. Hug your knee in and slide it back down. So we're going to take a roll up to come up, arms up to the ceiling. Chin to chest, inhale. Exhale to come over. Get another stretch. Reach. Pulling your waistline back. Sit up tall and then scoot your hips forward towards your feet because we're going to do rolling like a ball and you want space behind you. So you're going to draw your feet as close to your seat as you can, knees apart, hands around the ankle area or shins. If your knees bother you, your legs might not be as close, so your hands might be behind your thighs. So you got to choose what's right for you. Whichever one you have, you still want to feel like your shoulders are on your back because sometimes they're going to climb up and forwards. So think of your tricep muscles pulling back, right? Even though they're not, like your arms aren't moving so much. And then once you're there, lift your feet off the mat and balance and just practice balancing. So you're going to have a chin drawn into your chest and your spine is up and forwards, kind of like stomach massage on the reformer. You don't want to whiplash your head back when you do this, right? So you keep it tucked in the whole time. If you're ready, you can start to tip back by way of your lowest abdominals pulling you back. So curl under, tip back, hope for the best to come back up. Basically, triceps, inhale to go back, exhale to come up. And you're trying to not have your legs kick around, right? So you're trying to stay in like a ball. That's the challenge. Feet to your seat, head between your knees, sort of a feeling, or up and over. And we'll do 2 more. Inhale back, massage the spine, exhale up. 1 more. Inhale back, exhale up, and plant your feet back down. It's harder than it looks, but it's fun. It's kind of a nice feeling too. Slide back again and lie on your back. So we've got the abdominal series, and in the basic we do 2 of them. We do the single leg stretch to start. Bring your right knee into your chest, ideally. Outside hand, same hand of the leg, goes towards the ankle. The other hand goes just below the knee from the inside. That helps you to align so your leg isn't twisting as you do it. So, shoulders on your back, triceps connect to your back, elbows are wide. Curl shin to chest at first, and like what I just did, I'm gonna inchworm myself so I get even more length in my back there. And that's not cheating, it's just you getting ready, right? In this position, shoulders down. Now lift your other leg up to a height where you can still feel connected into the mat. And it doesn't, it's not too low and arching your back and pulling you back. So whatever height that is for you, switch leg and hold. Outside hand to ankle, inside hand just below the knee, shoulders on your back. Switch again. Exhale as it pulls in. Switch again. Sniff and then exhale. And as you continue, set up chin to chest, look down into your abdominals. And switch. And switch. We're gonna do a few more. If your neck is bugging you, let your head come down and bring your legs higher if your neck is bothering you and your head is down. The other thing you can think about is the top of your head as if you're pressing it up to the ceiling, even though you're looking down into your stomach. 1 more each side. Hug both knees in, rest your neck. It's getting warm, right? Okay, the double leg stretch. From this position in basic, curl chin to chest, use your arms to help pull you up because it's tight and challenging. And again, if your head needs to be down, your legs will come up to the ceiling. They're not gonna come lower than that because for now, because more than likely your back's gonna arch. So even just practice coming up like this. And you can inchworm your back a bit, do whatever you need to feel comfortable. Shoulders on your back. Stretch your legs at a height you can manage. They stay together. Press your hands against the sides of your hips and squeeze your abdominals in and up more. Bend your knees, still looking at your lowest abdominals. Inhale to stretch. Exhale to pull your legs back in. Inhale to stretch. Try to pull your waistline back behind you and up and over you. And bring it in. Inhale to stretch. Think of scooping your waist under your ribs and back. Good, we'll just do 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Let your neck rest. Bring your feet down for a moment and just lay your arms down. For a neck stretch or a neck release, you can just turn your head to one side. Make sure the opposite shoulder hasn't pulled off. You'll get your best stretch. Turn your head to the other side. Make sure that shoulder doesn't pull off. I'll show you what it looks like. You might not even notice it. So just try to press them both into the mat. And you can just do it 1 more time. It's a nice stretch. When you're ready, come center. Slide your legs out long again. I'm just gonna take a roll up to come up. Last time for now. Chin to chest, inhale. Exhale to come up and over. Pull your waistline back and up and over you. And come up to sit tall. So now we're at the spine stretch forward. Your feet come apart as wide as your mat and they flex. So you can have a look at them too, because your feet, I'll show you from this angle, they might look like that, right? Or one might. And that's a thing. If you took the foot workshop, you'll know. You really want to be as level as you could imagine being on the floor. And usually the pinky side of the feet curl in. Also tends to happen is Barbie feet. They look like that. And we don't really want Barbie feet for this. So as straight up as you can have them, which might not last the whole time, you just notice. Knees pointing straight up to the ceiling so you're not turning out. Okay? Fingertips right in between your legs on the mat. To start with, be careful that the tailbone isn't behind you and the back is already arched, because then you got a long way to go. So feel like your tailbone is dropped straight down. It might feel like a beginning of a tuck, but it gets your lowest abdominals in. So just notice if you're a sticker outer, feel like you've got a little paintbrush and you're just gonna brush under you a little bit. And that's sitting tall. So chin to chest, inhale. Exhale, slide your fingers out. Keep exhaling, go a little further, whatever that is for you, and keep exhaling, go a little bit further. Notice if your shoulders are up in your ears, try to let them drop and feel wide. Inhale to come back up. It's a lot to think about. I'll just give you a couple things. Chin to chest. As you exhale, your abdominals deepen, they narrow, they slide up your spine, and they stop you from collapsing down. Curl back up, stack your spine, squeeze your seat, lift up. One more time. My legs are very active. Chin to chest, softening your chest into your back, softening your ribs into your back, pulling your waistband behind your hips, and then slowly coming up and up with your spine. And then rest. And you're done. That's a basic mat workout. You can do that every day if you wanted to. It'll just get better and better as you keep doing it, and you'll notice different changes in your strength and your flexibility. All right, give it a go.